It's funny how we spend so much of our lives building walls to protect ourselves, only to realize that the walls we build are the very things keeping us from experiencing the love and connection we crave. I never thought I'd let anyone close enough to break down the wall I've built around my heart. But here you are, showing me that love isn't about protection. It's about vulnerability, trust, and connection. The more I get to know you, the more I realize that the walls I've built around myself are only keeping me from experiencing the true depth of connection that I've always longed for. With you, I'm ready to let those walls come down. I've always been afraid to let anyone get too close, but with you, I feel something different, a sense of trust and understanding that makes it easier to let go of the walls I've carefully constructed. I never imagined I'd find someone who could break down the walls I've built around my heart. But with you, it feels like every word you speak is a key unlocking a part of me I didn't know I was ready to share. I've spent my life building walls to keep people out, but with you, it feels like those walls are no longer necessary. You've made me realize that true intimacy comes from letting go of the walls and allowing someone to truly see you. I never let anyone get this close because I feared the vulnerability it would bring. But with you, it's different. I feel safe enough to let my guard down, and I'm starting to realize that opening up doesn't mean losing myself. It means finding a deeper connection. I've always kept my heart guarded, afraid of being hurt. But with you, I feel a sense of security that makes it easier to let my walls down and trust that you'll protect what's most important to me. I never let anyone get this close because I didn't think I could trust anyone enough to let them in. But with you, I feel like I've found someone worthy of that trust. A person who respects the walls I've built and is gentle enough to help me bring them down. It's amazing how the right person can come into your life and without even trying, make you feel safe enough to open up. With you, I feel like I can finally let go of the walls I've held onto for so long. For years, I kept everyone at a distance, afraid of being hurt. But with you, I'm beginning to see that love isn't about keeping others out. It's about letting them in, even if it means exposing your heart. The walls I've built around myself were my way of protecting my heart. But now I see they were only keeping me from the connection I've always longed for. With you, I feel ready to let those walls come down and embrace the love we could share. I've always kept people at arm's length, convinced that letting anyone close was too risky. But with you, I'm starting to realize that the true risk is in never letting anyone get close enough to truly know you. I never thought I'd let anyone break down the walls I've built around myself. But with you, it feels like the walls are slowly crumbling. You've shown me that being vulnerable doesn't mean weakness. It means opening up to the possibility of something real. I've spent my life building walls to protect myself, but with you, I feel like I'm ready to tear them down. Your presence is like a warm light, and I'm starting to believe that it's safe to step out from behind the walls I've kept up for so long. I've been so afraid to let anyone close, but with you, I feel something different, something safe, something real. With every passing day, I find myself willing to let go of the walls I once thought I needed to survive. For so long, I kept my heart locked away behind walls I thought would protect me. But with you, I'm beginning to realize that the only thing those walls were keeping out was love. I've always been afraid of letting anyone close, but with you, I feel like I'm starting to trust again. The walls I've built are slowly crumbling, and I'm beginning to believe that maybe love is worth the risk after all. I never let anyone get this close because I feared the vulnerability it would bring. But with you, it feels like the walls I've built are finally starting to come down, and I'm discovering a new kind of strength in being open and vulnerable. You've shown me that it's okay to let someone close, to let them see the real you. The walls I once thought were necessary for protection are now starting to feel like barriers that prevent me from experiencing the love I deserve. I've always been guarded, always keeping people at a distance, afraid of what might happen if I let someone in. But with you, I feel like I'm beginning to trust again. And for the first time in years, I'm ready to let go of the walls I've built. For years, I've built walls to keep others out, thinking it was the only way to protect myself. But with you, I'm starting to realize that the only thing those walls have been keeping out is love.